Starting off a fantastic way here on this Wednesday with Bryan Bresee of the New Orleans Saints. Just wrapped up season number 2 in New Orleans. Bryan, thanks for a little bit of time. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Doing very well. So I want to ask this. I understand that's a 17-game grind, and you played all 17 this year. How fast does it take for your body to feel a little bit normal again? Have we gotten there yet?
Yeah. I mean, I think the little like nicks and bruises every week, they'll clear up pretty quickly after. So, man, getting back into training now and on to next season.
Awesome. Well, this was a great year for you personally, and I want to talk about that first before we kind of get to the big picture with the Saints. You had 7.5 sacks, 7 more tackles for loss, got back to the quarterback, and did, from my vantage point, a great job in pass rush. How would you assess your second season with New Orleans?
Yeah, I mean, man, it was definitely a jump from year one. I think there's still, a lot of upside that I still can reach, and man, that's just going into this offseason, just focusing on doing everything I can to reach my full potential.
What are some things you feel like you need to work in going to year 3?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a ton of stuff. I don't think anything's sharpened all the way to the point that I want it to be yet. I think I can improve my game in every aspect. So, man, just trying to find all those things, watching film, talking to coaches, other players, and figuring it out and continuing to improve.
How valuable is having Cam Jordan on your defensive line, Chase Young, who's had a really good early run in his career? I mean, some of the veterans that you played alongside, how big a help is that to you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, man, Cam has been awesome for me. Not like Cam, Grando, all those guys, Bank, they've been awesome. Just guys that have been in the league. You got guys like Colin Saunders, who's won a Super Bowl. Chase, Cam's been in the playoffs, many times. Just those kind of guys that come in and you see what it's supposed to look like, how they work, how they train, how they go about their lives of just being a pro. So just having those guys and watching somebody like Cam, who's 34, year 14, the old man, but just having somebody like him who still comes in every day and you just see him busting his butt up and down the field, working hard, running to the ball, man. Just somebody like that. It's motivational for everybody on the team, the younger guys, anybody, I believe. So he's been awesome.
Bryan Bresee is our guest here on Radio Row here in New Orleans, getting ready for Super Bowl 59. Some really highs early in the season for y'all as a team. Obviously a valley in the middle, and then kind of a rally there once the coaching change was made. Emotionally, what was that like for you and for the locker room?
Man, it was a lot of ups and downs, like you said, man. It was a tough season in that aspect, but I feel like just the guys that we had in the locker room, just nobody ever really lost faith. Everyone stayed just kind of like it always felt like we were going to win the next game no matter what in that locker room, and I think that's something special about us, man. There was never any break in faith, no matter who our coach was, what the circumstance was, who was playing, who wasn't playing. In my mind, and it felt like everybody else's mind, we were always going to win the next game. So, I mean, you just gotta go into every season like that, and coming into this next year, man, I'm excited for it. I think we got guys to win games and make a push.
Are you paying attention to the coaching search? I know that's kind of our job here. You're worried about resting up and getting ready for next season. Are you paying attention to that at all?
I see it every once in a while. At the end of the day, I'm just kind of waiting to hear like you guys are. So, I think there's a lot of faith in the people in our building to make a good decision, and whatever they choose, I'm excited for it.
Blake Groupier was here on Monday. We've spoken with Cam Jordan a little bit earlier. Demario Davis was here a little bit earlier. So we've talked to a few guys from your locker room. Darren Rizzi everyone sung his praises. Can you speak to the job that he did and kind of what he meant to New Orleans? Yeah,
I mean, absolutely. But Rizzy, from when I first got here last year, him just being the special teams coach, he's just so well respected in whatever he did, from the team. So, man, when he took over, it wasn't like there wasn't a blink of an eye. Like everyone, kind of rallied behind him. We knew what he was about. We knew what he was going to bring to our team, and high energy. He made sure we were ready to play on Sundays, and a lot of love for Coach Rizzy. So, man, looking. Happy for him.
So let's talk about a different topic here. We'll kind of shift gears. We're on locally in Baton Rouge, and certainly we've got affiliates in New Orleans as well. But LSU and Clemson open the season coming up this year. First, I want you to tell me something I don't know about Dabo Swinney.
Oh, something you don't know?
Yeah.
Man.
Putting you on the spot a little bit?
I know. No.
What was it like to play for him?
Man, he was awesome. I got nothing but good things to say about Coach Swinney. He was awesome to me and my family. To whatever you see on video of Coach Swinney is how he is in real life. So, and I think that says something about him and his character. So, I mean, nothing but amazing things to say about him and what he's built at Clemson. So.
LSU opens at Clemson, the little Death Valley y'all got over there on the East Coast.
Yeah,
so what can Tiger fans expect when they head over there for the opener next year?
It'll be a great atmosphere. I'm trying to get Tyron to let me catch a ride with him to the game. If it's week 0, I don't even know when it is. If we
it's
can
the first week. It's Labor Day weekend, so you won't be playing yet.
Yeah, so we might be able to make that trip. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be an awesome experience. I think Clemson's a special place, along with LSU, I'm sure. I haven't got to make a trip up there, but it'll be a great atmosphere. I'm excited to watch, and like I said, hopefully I can make it up.
You got a pick for the game coming up on Sunday?
It's a tough question. I've gotten that.
Y'all played Kansas City, obviously.
We played both of them.
Played Philly, too, yeah.
Man, I think it would be tough for me to pick one team in this situation. I think both teams are really talented on both sides of the ball. I think they're just really well-rounded teams. Like, you don't really see a weak spot on either team. So I think, it could really be a coin toss, 50-50 here.
I know you're here with big brothers, big sisters. Tell us about kind of what you're doing on their behalf.
Yeah, so we're here for the big draft campaign. Big brothers, big sisters just reopened in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. It was closed down from Katrina until now. So, man, just them getting reopened. They're trying to it's called the Big Draft Campaign, trying to draft 10,000 new big brothers and big sisters into the program. Right now there's 30,000 kids that are out without a mentor, and so just trying to cut that number down, and a lot of them are males. So, man, just looking for a way to help the youth and get involved. You can go sign up at bebig.org, to help the cause and get involved.
BeBig.org. We'll put that in our YouTube chat here coming up in a little bit. Bryan, great job on your second season.
Thank
Continued
you so much.
health and a ton of success moving forward.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, it's on. Thanks for watching Hunt on Saints. Before you leave, help us out a little bit. Hit that like button, leave your comments in the section below, and hit that subscribe button so you get all our content right here from Hunt on Saints. We'll see you next time.